Acythian? Acythian? I'm never quite sure with Wolf's games, but anyway, this is that Renegade, a beta demo. This is a 4-level game that he's put together. Hey, I like that down in the bottom corner, game making for masochists. Yeah, that definitely does fit GameGuru's description. This is a little beta that he's put together just for a small group of us to have a little go at and give some feedback on, I think. So yeah, I will say that this whole thing about the menu screen kind of wobbling around the screen, I personally wouldn't do that. Particularly because if you go into things like this with the view controls, it kind of, your text is kind of shimmying off the edge of the screen, which doesn't look great. But yeah, so it looks like it's pretty standard GameGuru controls. Oh, and there is actually text down here, but I didn't know that because the menu art was kind of moving around. Anyway, let's start a new game and see what we are confronted with. There's always a lot of atmosphere and usually some pretty deep lore in Wolf's games. And something else I find a little bit annoying about GameGuru games is that the sort of progress bar for loading your level doesn't sort of fill up in a linear way. So there is obviously loading taking place right now, but we don't know until, see, look, there we go, it's finally started moving. But we've been sat on, the same amount of progress for 30 seconds, and it just makes it seem like there's, nothing happening. Alright. Very nice. Lots of normal maps everywhere, some good lighting. We're at night, which is quite cool to see in a GameGuru game. Now I did just briefly load this up last night and just to check that it worked, and it is actually possible to go through this little gate here and it just ends the game. So I'm not sure if that's a bug or if that's if that's meant to happen. I didn't play any more than literally just this opening area, so yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. I might just turn the sound down a little bit. And maybe increase the FOV just a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So let's go check it out.
Hey man, you did a lot.
Sorry, I don't smoke.
I'm assuming that's an AI generated voice, but that's cool.
Okay, Duval, I'm here. I need the address of an investigative journalist working for the Acythian Courier, Sven Armsgaard. I have info that he might have been the last man who saw my daughter before she went missing.
If Nora was working with him, I see a chance that they might have pissed off the wrong people. Nothing concrete though, so don't get your hopes up.
Hope is all I got left, Nicolette.
Please, Winter, we are not on first-name basis. This is a favor I'm doing for you. Nothing more, nothing less.
Fine, I just need the precise address.
Listen, Winter, these guys were connected. Just please don't do anything. Typical. You don't have a lot of goodwill left with the Force.
Thank you, Duval. I owe you. Goodbye.
Oh no. I will stay on the line to make sure you don't do anything stupid. Just, for what it's worth, I hope you will find your daughter. So remember, house number A1725. And make it snappy, I need my beauty sleep.
Lots of nice clutter around here. So, Acythian, I believe, is how you pronounce it. Some good ambient noise going on. Okay, not every single NPC you can talk to. These are obviously all made with the character creator. Very finicky, but it's quite effective at times. Lots of grunge. Very cool. Hey, I've never seen that before. A character creator model that has a turban and a beard. I don't believe those are standard attachments that come with GameGuru Classic, but I must admit it's been... oh, it's getting on for a year now since I've actually used GameGuru Classic for anything serious, so my memory is starting to fade. But one thing you can say is that the lighting is always excellent in Wolf's games, very atmospheric. And we've got a fully realised cityscape as well. Wow, complete with flying ships as well. That's kind of cool. And some animated elements too. Where I think there's possibly just a frame or two in that animation where it's not quite a solid loop, because you can actually see the propellers just sort of briefly for a frame or two. Oh, we lost a bit of ambient audio there, that's a shame. So Wolf designs his levels in a very different way to me. I know he likes to build environments first and then put gameplay in second. So you end up with a wonderful sense of place. But sometimes it can be difficult to know where you've got to go. So let's see if that holds up in this case. Is that a lady with a turban? Unusual. The texture on these roads, I wouldn't have said is sort of realistic. I would say it's more stylized. So I'm not really sure if that kind of blends well with the rest of the world that I would say is, well, relatively realistic, although sometimes the normal maps are perhaps a little bit strong. But that is part of the charm of some of these GameGuru Classic games. And I know Wolf really likes that sort of early 2000s look. So, bit of a shame the ambient audio has died away. Not sure why that is, but yeah. Otherwise this would be a pretty cool little cityscape, very atmospheric. It feels almost like a Type A contract level in a way. Perhaps a little bit less futuristic. This one's a bit more run down. And a bit less neon everywhere. Oh, we have a lockpicking minigame. Okay. What do I have to... How do I... Okay, so I can move my mouse around like this, but... like... Okay, great, but what... Hang on a second, let me try this again. What have I got to do? Oh, okay, right. Well, cool. I'm not entirely sure what I pressed there. Uh-oh.
Nicolette, send someone down here immediately. There has been a murder.
Where
There's a squad of armed mercenaries attacking us.
What? Hold on. No, Winter. The whole block has been flagged as a no-response zone.
For fuck's sake, these people are clearly not law enforcement. Send help now.
It's classified, but these access codes come from way higher up. I'm sorry, Winter, but I'm not going to risk my job for someone like you. It's been nice knowing you.
Stay where you are!
Fucking bitch.
I love it.
Call for reinforcement!
That gave me almost no health at all. I hope their guns are better than mine.
Hey! Fuck you! Come out!
Yeah, not so good. Could do with a health pack, really. At least there's no terrible heartbeat sound effect like there normally is in a GameGuru game. Oh, there is some form of regen health. Okay, that's good. Nothing in here. Nice attention to detail. With the toothpaste and all the other bits and pieces. Very cool. Could really do with some directional audio to know where that's coming from. But seriously though, where is that coming from? I don't know whether headshots are a thing or not. Can't see shit through this sight. Let me just wait here for a bit. Let my health regen. As we well know, I'm not exceptional at these shooters, especially not GameGuru ones. Come on, where's that coming from? So this Nicolette girl has left us for dead. Dead or not dead? Dead. Okay, cool. Well, we had ambient audio there for a bit, but now none. Could do some kind of like objective log or something, just so I know what I'm doing. Because I'll be honest, I've kind of not really been paying that much attention to the story so far. I'm just kind of taking in the world. Now I wonder, if that was mono audio, I wonder if that would be directional and would be easier to hear where the enemies are coming from. Because you kind of have to wait to be hit to see the hit marker to sort of get a vague steer on like where your enemy actually is, and then you've got to try and pick them out, and they're a little bit difficult to see. They're shooting from quite a long way away, especially from a GameGuru perspective. But I understand the shooting gets a lot more difficult, so yeah. Okay, so this gate is now open, but okay, so it was part of the plan to be able to load into the second level, I guess, but yeah, the the first time I played this game, I was able to get through that gate without having done anything at all. So there probably needs to be some kind of invisible wall there that only disappears once you reach a certain point, you know, further on in the level. But yeah, very cool. So what can we say so far about that opening level? As usual, very strong sense of place, very good lighting. Yeah, very sort of, it's definitely got that kind of early to mid 2000s aesthetic. Even down to the not quite always 100% high quality sound effects all the time. Some of it was quite low bit rate, and but that's how the games were back then, because they were trying to squeeze it onto, you know, CDs or DVDs or whatever, so you had limited space. So that was quite common. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have all of the sounds processed in that way. I know that sounds weird, counterintuitive to have lower quality sound effects throughout, but other than the voice acting, I think, you know, perhaps some of the ambient audio could be low quality, and like I say, if the weapon sound effects were mono, that might help place them a little bit more within the world. But I don't know, that's just my personal take. Let's hope we make it out of the other 3 levels in this game. Okay, weapons are disabled here. E? Ah, cool, right. And here we are. I'm not sure what you want with those cultists, but they practically run the show here in the outskirts. I've been hearing a lot of rumours about unusual activity in the area. People welcomed the order with open arms. Now they seem to be afraid of them. Just remember to look over your shoulder every now and then, will you? What's your take on the area? I don't have a take on the area. At least not one that would interest you. I take my passengers where they want to go, and I know where to get the cheap food and drink. Knowing anything that might interest you mercenary types will only get people like me killed in the long run. Mercenary types? Oh, I didn't mean to offend you. It's just the get-up, the fact that you know Jay so well. Whenever I deal with people that look like you and talk like you, they are mercenaries. Forget I even brought it up. Like I said, I meant no offence. Do you take a lot of people this far up? Yeah, some locals, some people who clearly want to get rid of the inner city grind maybe? Grind for, get off the inner city grid for a while. But mostly folks who want to convert to the order. I get a couple of those every month or so. I bring them up here, but I never brought one back so far. Here's hoping you bring me back. And what will you do while I'm gone? Since I expect you to be busy for a while, just so you know, these cultist types aren't exactly easy to deal with, so since I expect you to be busy for a while, I will shop around for some good ganja and get some Z's. Okay, I think that's about it. I better get to it. That's cool. Conversation trees in GameGuru.
Listen, Winter. I took the liberty to patch into the communications network in your immediate vicinity. I should be able to intercept some of the comm chatter close to you and patch it through to you.
How did you... That is remarkably illegal. I appreciate it, though.
Well, as you said, I owe you. Listen. It's far from perfect, and even I can catch some transmissions. You'll probably get a lot of interference.
I can use all the help I can get. Thank you.
You're probably not going to be able to get in through the front door. Remember the sewer entrance I told you about? I still think it's your best bet. Just be careful, I am picking up a lot of unusual messages.
I guess I'll improvise.
Okay, so not fully aware of how this level links to the last one. We are in a completely different setting now.
Can I help you?
I don't know, can you? I can't talk to you, so probably not. But I do like the way that I could walk up to you and actually said something. Whereas you say nothing. That's probably for the best.
Good evening, sir. Can I interest you in some fresh fish? We're fresh, relatively speaking. Okay, look, I'll give you a discount.
Yeah. No thanks. I have to say, I do like this skybox. We have some cages here. For what? I do not know. Haha, the old FPSC sci-fi door. Still doing the rounds after 18 years in service. Probably more than that, actually.
Stay out of trouble.
Will do. Ah, I can talk to you. Hey there, handsome. You look like the adventurous type. Anything little old me can do for you? Depends what you have to offer. Offer? Oh no, I'm on the job actually. I've just been all polite, like, you know. Do you ever take jobs in the Order of Cayenne? Ha, I wish. I hear those guys pay really well. But no, they have their own jets. But to be honest, those guys freak me out a little. Something is just a little off about them. Don't even get me started on this holier-than-thou attitude of theirs. But these are tough times, and if it makes them happy, being all creepy and monk-like, who am I to judge, right? Besides, you hear everywhere that the Order is doing good things for the poor. You have a refreshingly cheerful attitude. Yes, I mean, people out here are just so damn miserable all the time. I mean, sure, there is the radiation, the bandits, the petty warfare, the giant minefields, but come on! Have you ever taken the time to notice how gorgeous the nature is here? Always look on the bright side, that's my motto, and it's never let me down. Well, maybe once or twice. But who's counting, right? You're quite nice too, handsome. Wanna get drinks? I mean, yeah, sure. I'll let you know. Oh, I hadn't done with you yet. There was other things I was gonna ask. Adventurous. Yeah, okay. More drinks. Oh. But what about... Didn't expect to see a pilot in these parts. Oh, okay. Right. So who do you work for? Anyone who can afford it. Oh. And as long as it's legal too and not too dangerous, I don't take any jobs that take me too far into the sticks, you know? A lot of AA guns out there and whatnot. Still, me and my Betsy, that's my plane, get plenty of jobs within the city borders, though there's an extra G on there that shouldn't be there. I can do what I love, and I even get paid for it. I have to go. I'll leave you and Betsy to it, but I like the writing. Nice to have a character with a bit of personality. I mean, they've all got personality, but she had a good personality. Wish Naomi was more like her. Fucking bitch. Not Naomi, Nicolette. What am I talking about? If I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of parallels between this and some of the other levels that Wolf was working on in the sort of last 2 or 3 years, particularly the ones in Unreal Engine. They sort of share a similar vibe, this sort of tropical sci-fi feel, except this one's at night, and those were sort of all kind of late afternoon, early evening. Have another dude over here.
Welcome to the Church of Kia. Please behave in a civilized manner and you and I won't have any problems.
Alrighty. Nice retexture. So, Church of Cayenne, which does not sound sinister at all. Ah, we have a door to lockpick. Oh, that's cool. Animated screens. That must be a video texture. Surely, relatively new feature for GameGuru. E. But E to do what? Oh, just to open that door. Okay. I'd personally change that script so that you have to be looking at the door for it to actually come up with the prompt. There are ways you can do that. I'd also probably have some kind of... I'm assuming the ambient audio here is done through the music script. I'd have some kind of transition zone so that when you're in here you get a more sort of like sewer sound or something. Oh, wow. Have I completely missed out a whole section of the level? I don't know if I was supposed to do that. Okay, well, anyway. Cool level. I don't know if there was more to see inside the Church of Cayenne. I kind of wish I could have seen that. Oh well, we will never know. It is a slightly old-fashioned way of making a game with those kind of dialogue trees that don't have any kind of dialogue associated with them. I mean, I get the lines would be huge and you'd have to kind of record them all, and I don't know how you'd store them or play them or anything, but gamers are lazy people. I'm a lazy person. I don't necessarily want to read through reams of text. This is why other Wolf games, you know, a lot of the sort of PDA messages and things, a lot of the lore gets lost. It's because people don't want to read. I play games because I don't like reading. Ooh, we have a combat level.
I intercepted a message that should interest you. It doesn't sound good.
Chen, do you read? We caught some guy on camera breaking into the water purification facility adjacent to the Citadel.
Copy that. Do you want me to send someone to deal with him?
This guy was clearly concealing something large under his coat. He's clearly packing. I suspect he might be the guy who took out our squad in the city yesterday. The information department is running a background check on him.
What? He took out the whole squad? Just one guy?
We're not sure yet. Here's what you do. Those drones from the war we found when we bought this property, deploy them.
Sir, those things barely work. They are so prone to malfunctioning that we had to remove their ballistic weapons. Besides, those damn things give me the creeps.
They still have their energy blades, don't they? Have them patrol the sewers surrounding our compound. Let's hope our new friend will find injustice unappealing as you do. We can't afford any problems during this phase of the project. And this guy? He looks like a problem.
Yes, sir. As you command.
Before I go out there, I'm just going to take some time to explore this level. The voice acting is really good. Don't know who you got to be voice actors, Wolf, but this is a big step up over your previous games. I'm sensing they must be friends and family though, because they all have similar accents. Okay, so not too much to see in here, but it's a nice little environment. Okay, we've got some, what is this, like a kind of a... Hey, wait a minute, is this Wizard of Id's sewer pack or whatever he calls it? Kinda don't really want to go in that water, I feel like that's death for me. Oh no, it's fine. What does one do from here? go in there, I guess. Ah. I was hoping for box physics, but it wasn't. It was polygonal. Shit. Saw a prompt for something there. What was that? Keycard. Oh, it's one of these sort of games. Don, this is urgent. You probably received that wordy 2.5-page email of Holy Order of Cayenne drivel. I have a suspicion that most of your co-workers will have deleted it without giving it a second glance. There are several passages in it where you can where they clearly warn anyone from being in the immediate vicinity of their citadel. I strongly urge that you make sure that everyone who works with you is instructed to stay out of the damned sewers, at least for the next 3 days. I have reason to believe that they, the church that is, won't shy away from using violence, lethal violence, if they feel threatened by the city employees. Okay, how do I get that to go away? Just step away. Just step away from the laptop. We have a med pack there, that could come in handy. But not yet. Try and remember that placement. Oh. That's a shame. We've suddenly lost all the ambient...
What? Who the hell are you? Don't point that thing at me.
I'm not going to hurt you. Well, that's a relief. What is it you want then? I need to get to the cathedral. The cathedral? I take it you want from the Order then. Look, forget I asked, I don't want any trouble. The sewers lead pretty close to their backyard if you don't mind getting your feet wet. That button behind you will unlock Basin 1. What is this place anyway? This lab is part of the citywide network of water purification facilities. The fresh water in the area is heavily polluted, contaminated with amitric particles laced with chemical weapon residue that leaked into the groundwater during the war, and of course good old-fashioned natural toxins. Especially the radiation is difficult to filter out. This is why we need all this equipment. And who are you? What is it going to be? Small talk at gunpoint? Alright, my name is Sam and I've been working the night shift for a little over 20 years. There is a lot of complex machinery here and someone needs to make sure that everything is working as intended. Or at least, mostly as intended. No offence, but I'd really like to get back to it. Okay, Sam, I'll let you go about your business. Basin 1. Which one was Basin 1? Or was that? Was that through the sewers? Maybe I have to go back through the sewers. No? Okay. We're not getting out that way. No? Okay. So even though this is sewers, this is not Basin 1. There's no other doors in here that I haven't already tried, as far as I'm aware. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. What if it's... Well, I mean, there is something down there. Or at least I thought there was. Oh no, that's just a reflection. Ah, that's open now. That wasn't open before. Not quite sure what changed, but cool. Does it say Basin 1? It does say Basin 1 in the smallest fucking font you've ever seen. Okay, that could do with being a bit bigger. Also, I feel like the button did the inverse of what I wanted it to do. But anyway. If Before I go in there, let's just explore this environment a little bit. Wolf does love a good sewer level. Well, there's something in here with me. Oh my god. Is it dead? It is dead. No, it isn't. Oh, these are the drones. Right, okay. For some reason I was expecting sort of flying things. Well, I've never seen that done in GameGuru Classic. It's just such a non-GameGuru looking level, isn't it? Even the balls to do something with water. Who is shooting me? Why can they see me? Why can I not see them? Can we get in? No? Okay.
Target has been acquired. Scanning area.
What is this? I'm not going to read that just in case it gets me demonetized. Very eerie soundscape. But a really... What the... Don't even know where that was, but... Cool. We now have a rifle. Can hear it, can't see it. Oh, you're right there. Was that a false wall that just disappeared, or what? That was a very cool level, I have to say. You don't get sewer levels that often in GameGuru games, and just, yeah. You've got to have a lot of balls to use the water in GameGuru, because it tends to look awful, but that actually worked pretty well. Somewhat reminiscent of... I know Duke's got a level that's set in a sewer in Dark Skies, but that one, like, zombies are running at you in the dark, and that one's freaking scary, whereas this one's more like an action-led level. So, the final level. This apparently is quite hard. Okay, guessing we've made it out of the sewers. What are we now, in the Church of Cayenne, or what? The cathedral? Like this geodesic dome? And even just stuff like this. When was the last time you saw a spiral staircase in GameGuru? I'll tell you when, never. Always very good with the architecture, is Wolf. Interesting shapes, interesting forms. Really gets away from that kind of squarey looking boxy aesthetic that FPSC has, and consequently quite a lot of GameGuru has, unless you're going to build it with kind of pre-made elements like this. Like, I think this might be a retextured version of one of Wizard of Id's elements. And normally with his stuff, as I understand it, I don't own any of it, but as I understand it, it kind of only really clips together in one way, so you've got to be quite careful how you use it. Sorry, my headphone keeps coming out, that's why I keep stopping. I should probably be prepared for a gunfight at any moment. But at the moment I'm just... oh, a no collision box. Okay. At the moment I'm just kind of admiring the level. Man, if this had decent lighting. Even put this in GameGuru Max, think how good this would look. Wouldn't run very well, but it would look nice. It's not obvious what's ammunition. In a world full of boxes coloured with blue lighting, everything just looks like a box coloured with blue lighting.
This is the brittle brick wall they built to seal off that entrance. Use the device I gave you and you should be inside. Look, this building will be crawling with cultists. Are you sure you want to do this?
She's my daughter, Jay. What choice do I have?
We always have a choice, Winter.
Not this time. Thank you for all your help. You can consider us even.
I'll be blunt. I don't see you getting out of this one. It's been nice knowing you.
I wish people would stop saying this to me.
Duke there, obviously providing the voices. Also, nice custom grass as well. This looks a lot better than the standard grass that comes with GameGuru. Not sure if it's because it's higher resolution or whether it's because it's saved in a different texture format. Just, yeah, it's just nice. Just better. GameGuru Max could do with some of this. Uh-oh. I have been advised to play this like a tactical shooter, so that's exactly how I'm going to try. Even though there's no lean function in GameGuru Classic, unlike FPSC. That's a very odd sound effect. Remember hearing that in Deprivation Direct Action. Oh, nice. Headshot. A few more of those, please. Oh, there are actually some barrels there. Could do with a melee weapon, just in case you run out of ammunition. Maybe there is one. No. Oh my god. He did say don't play it like an action game. I appreciate the attention to detail in all of the death sound effects.
Hey! Fuck you!
Haha. Where you're shouting at me from? I hope that's killed them. Just better wait for our health to come back. Oh my god. Should not have done that. Well, now I'm going to have to wait here for ages. Where did he come from then? Maybe there isn't regenerating health in this particular level. There was in the first level. It's never a good idea to die in a GameGuru game. Oh, there's one right there.
This is the brittle brick wall they built to seal off that entrance. Use the device I gave you and you should be inside. Look, this building will be crawling with cultists. Are you sure you want to do this?
She's my daughter, Jay. What choice do I have?
We always have a choice, Winter.
Not this time. Thank you for all your help. You can consider us even.
I'll be blunt. I don't see you getting out of this one alive. It's been nice knowing you.
I wish people would stop saying this to me.
Look out!
Interesting waterfall effect going on there. I have seen waterfalls done in GameGuru Classic. I feel like that needs to be darker. Is that a drone thing coming to kill me? Yes it is. Right. Good to know. I mean, the guns all feel pretty good. I mean... Oh my god.
This is the brittle brick wall they built to seal off that entrance. Use the device I gave you and you should be inside. Look, this building will be crawling with cultists. Are you sure you want to do this?
She's my daughter, Jay. What choice do I have?
We always have a choice, when
Not this time. Thank you for all your help. You can consider us even.
I'll be blunt. I don't see you getting out of this one alive. It's been nice knowing you.
I wish people would stop saying this to me.
As I was going to go on to say, the guns all feel pretty good. They sound great. We probably don't need quite so many pistols though, if I'm honest. Silence pistol, another silence pistol, a non-silence pistol with a flashlight that doesn't work, or you can make it work. But that's kind of agnostic of the gun. Rifle's pretty cool. 4 bullets is kind of wasted. Yeah. I mean, it's a decent arsenal for a small game. Oh, hello. Getting back to our roots here with a bit of vent crawling, but there we go. Thank you for playing. Feedback would be much appreciated. Have a wonderful day. Well, I don't feel the need necessarily to sum that game up. I think everything I wanted to say has kind of been said as I've been playing it. As usual, the world was, yeah, fantastically realised. Maybe a few little bits of jank here and there. Normal GameGuru stuff, nothing to be concerned about. I would definitely play more levels in that ilk. Maybe just a few quality of life things would make that a little bit easier. Like I say, a mission log would be kind of cool, some sort of objective marker thing. I know I think that was talked about, that might be coming. But yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, not really much else to say. So yeah, well, thanks Wolf for letting us all play this, and yeah, hope to see an evolution of this, make it a kind of public release in the not too distant future. All right, cheers, bye.